we're going to be making a gelatin that not only looks beautiful, it tastes really good too. Let's see how it looks. Our first step is to dilute a 3 ounces packet of strawberry gelatin in very hot water. This is pretty much boiling water and I have 1 cup. While our gelatin is in the process of diluting, let's grease up our mold or pan. This is a must-do step to prevent the gelatin from sticking up later on in the process. Our gelatin has been diluting in the hot water for about 2 minutes. Now it's time to stir it in 1 cup of cold water, and I'm just following the instructions in the packet. We now need to cut about 16 thin slices of strawberry. Let's follow what I'm doing right here. First, we're gonna cut a thicker piece because we want the side to look like this. We want a full strawberry like this, and then cut pieces of about 1/8 of an inch at the most, something that we can bend like this. Okay, you will also need to cut 2 strawberries right through the middle in 4 pieces like I'm doing right here. You need to cut 2 of them. You will also need 2 cans of 15-ounce sliced peaches in their juice that we will drain, but do not discard the juice. We will use it later. Now that our fruits are ready, let's start building our decoration. We're going to start by using the peaches and putting them all around like I'm doing here, and continue with the rest of the fruits. We now continue with the strawberries, and we're going to put them with the tip looking towards the outside. I also have a pack of 6 ounces of blackberries that I'm going to put right by the strawberries like this. It's now time to use those thin slices of strawberry that we cut, and we're going to put them right underneath the peaches like this. We now need to add some of our strawberry gelatin. Please be advised not to add too much, because otherwise your fruits are going to start floating. So we need to avoid that by only adding a small amount of this strawberry gelatin. Now we need to take our gelatin to either the freezer or the fridge. It'll take about 10-15 minutes in the freezer and about 25 minutes in the fridge. Let's mix 2 packets of unflavored gelatin in half a cup of fresh, cool water. This is not hot water. Mix very well and set aside. After 10 minutes, I have taken my gelatin out of the freezer, and now it's time to use the rest of the strawberry gelatin that we still have. Now back into the fridge or freezer while we keep on working on other steps of this recipe. In a medium-sized saucepan at medium heat, let's combine 1 can of evaporated milk, 6 ounces of whole milk, 1 can of condensed milk, the juices that we drained from our canned peaches. Lastly, we need 8 ounces of marshmallows, and it can be large ones or small ones, it doesn't matter. We need to continuously move these, preventing it from sticking to the bottom, and we are at medium-low heat. Once the marshmallows turn very tiny like this, we're done. Take off the heat and turn off. Now let's pour our hot mix into a blender cup. I am adding a full bar of cream cheese that I have left at room temperature. It's now time to use the 2 packets of unflavored gelatin that we mixed. We do not need to heat it up because this mix just came out of the stove and is hot. We now blend for about a minute or 2. Turn your attention back on the gelatin that came out of the fridge, and now it's time to place those thin slices of strawberry that we cut at the beginning. We are going to place them right on top of the other strawberries, tip with tip. It's time to pour our cream mix into our gelatin, but I need to point out that I cooled it down. I am going to leave you an example here on the screen as to how I did that. I stirred it over a bath of cold water. We can see it right here. Make sure to pour all this cream. Lastly, we're going to use all the remainder of the fruits that we have, and I have peaches, strawberries, and blackberries that I'm using. Let's push all these fruits down. We do not want them showing up on the surface. This helps in preventing our gelatin from breaking up when we are trying to get it out of the mold or pan. You can choose to cover it with aluminum foil, and this needs to go into the fridge, not freezer, for a minimum of 4 hours. I did leave my dessert in the fridge overnight, and now I need to take it out of the pan or mold. You can see these marks. This is from the aluminum foil, but not a problem. This is the bottom of the dessert. And now by using some gentle touches or bumps, we're gonna try to get it out of the outside corners. It is time to plate, and like always, I am using the technique of using the plating dish to flip it over and get the dessert out. Here we are with our finished product, and to be honest, it was a little difficult to get it out of the mold, and it kind of cracked a little bit, but at the end of the day, it looks good and it tastes even better. Please share this video in your social networks. That'll help us continue forward, and don't forget to subscribe. We will be seeing you on the next video.